South Etobicoke's favorite realtor, and today I'm coming to you from the lakefront here at 57 Lakeshore Drive. What do we have behind me? Well, we got that classic down by the lake stunner with that little bit of kind of hip swing and vibe, a little mid-century, and of course, it's all on the lake. That's all 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, open concept home that's gonna blow your mind. Right in front of me, 3 parking spots in a private driveway, all down here in one of South Etobicoke's favorite communities. I'm getting inspired and we're only beginning this shoot. Let's get inside and check this place out. Coming inside and the charm of this house hits you. It's cedar, it's mahogany, it's that vibe, it's that hip swinging thing I was telling you about. It's that touch of mid-century that's actually gonna inspire you, mark my words. Coming in, big foyer here. Off to my left, we got a den, but I gotta take you right to the back of the house. It just wouldn't be right to keep you in anticipation. Check out this house, my friends. Boom, this is the lake. This is the house on the lake you've been dreaming of, and this is where you're gonna eat breakfast, wine and dine company, write, read, take in the morning emails, whatever it might be, it's gonna be on the lake at 57 Lakeshore Drive. Lovely, huge open concept kitchen here. Remodel it, use it like this for now. It's up to you. Look at this, that's that mid-century kind of harkening back to a different artistic, lovely time. It's that swinging vibe that hits you across the face, but makes you want to stay. You can really feel the heart and soul in this property. I'm not just saying that when you come in, you're gonna feel it for yourself. Now look at the situation. Island space, galley style kitchen, lots of room over here. This takes us down to that basement, and it's all open concept to that lakefront. Now take those windows down another foot. You want to get dramatic? Install one of those accordion doors from Dwell magazine so it opens up to the elements and you have the best of the outside coming right inside. Now feature here, archway, that's ahead of its time, or at least it's come back in vogue. We got a huge living room space here off of this kitchen. Really ahead of its time in the layout, my friends. Large living room, kitchen in the middle, dining space at the front, in that window space. Turn it around, pull this kitchen back a little bit, put your full sectional couch, big ottoman, fireplace, tuck it all up at the front and make this your dining space. Either way, every room in the house has those shots, has those views, has the feeling that the lake can only bring you. Nice high ceilings in here. Double door brings us to our hallway, and it's this warm mahogany throughout, guys. It actually works really well in this house. I'm not always a fan of cherry flooring, but here in this property, because of this mid-century swing, you actually get this kind of teak feel. It works. Now, you might want to update it and bring it up to snuff and make this a multi-million-dollar lakefront property, but for now, it actually works. Let's see a little bit more. We come in to our hallway. Love this double doors here. This closes, kind of keep that cold air outside. Nice little feature. We turn to our left. What do we have? This is that den. It was reformatted into a downstairs bathroom and laundry room so that the person that was living here didn't have to do the stairs. So I could brag 1 floor living. You get the idea though. Remodel this, repurpose this, use it as it is in the short term. It's up to you. What we have is a really good size room with a triple window, with laundry, with a sink, with a toilet, and tons of storage in here. Works really well as a mudroom and utility space at the front of the house. I gotta say, I like it. All right, let's get upstairs. The hallway leading up the stairs is all cedar lined. I like this brass railing going up the stairs. Oh my God, look at this view. Right away, you're drawn to this lake in this 180-degree view that you get here. I gotta mention now, up here, we have full side yard view all the way out to downtown Toronto. We're gonna get the clips in here. You can't miss the view from this location and all the way out as far as the eye can see. This is a principal suite, but guess what, my friends? There's another big space up there just asking to be a studio or a principal suite. You make up the decision because it's gonna be your house. Love, love, love this. I can only imagine the stress that melts off when you own a property like this. You live down by the lake, you hear that water crashing, you hear the wind, and you hear nothing else. This really is a space, and I know previous owner, was painting here and creating here and living in this house. And I set it downstairs, the feel of this house, the heart of this house, you can feel the friendships that were created here. You can feel the love that happened here, and you get that vibe. It makes you want to stay, and it starts to inspire you in the flesh. I'm not just saying that. Come and check this out, my friends. Coming out, I'll give you the lay of the land. Big family bathroom to my right, another big bedroom right here, and at the back of the house, another massive bedroom. Let's start with this bathroom, see these bedrooms before I take you upstairs. I know what you're saying. What's to remodel? It's already carpeted, it's already got my favorite wallpaper, but all jokes aside, look at the space. Full-size tub gonna fit in here. Did I mention the view? Who's got that view? Whose kids brush their teeth and look at Lake Ontario? Nobody's. Well, somebody's, but not that many buddies. Your buddies, you guys, potentially soon. But look at double sink space here, tons of storage all the way across. It's a box ready to be updated aesthetically for you and your needs. Bedroom 2, another really good size, and this is what you're gonna keep hearing. There's actually a lot of space, usable, functional space here on the lake. This house isn't all about the lake. Of course, it's undeniably on the lake and exciting, but you're actually getting an incredible modern layout that just needs a little bit of reimagination. So you're gonna get the queen size, a dresser, a television, office, whatever you want it to be, and you're getting a double closet here. I can't even fit my arm all the way to the back of that closet space. Storage galore. Let's see another one. Coming into another bright, beautiful bedroom here. Lots of space, cedar ceiling in here with these beams, very stylish and on point. Goes really well with the original hardwood that goes all the way through this main floor, except for that front bedroom. Now we got triple closets here that go all the way across, and you can see you're gonna get a king size in here if that's what you're after. King size in the front, queen in the middle, king size up here, and definitely king size upstairs. What I love about this natural light coming in is not only is the view great on the back of the house, but if your guests are staying here or one of your kids are staying here or even you go, well, isn't this just one of the prettiest streets in all New Toronto? Oh, is that just the park across the way? Oh, hey, it's the Johnsons having a cup of tea. It's that community view that you want as well to remind you, it's not just you and the lake, it's you, the community, everything it has to offer, and the lake is the cherry on top. Let's get upstairs. So we have a modern floating staircase here, really cool, brings the view through, and you'll note some of these doors on these rooms are glass, so that light cascades. We get that cross light, that ambient feel that really opens the space up, makes it feel airy and natural, and gives you the down by the lake vibe. How does one go back to regular non-waterfront life when you see what is possible? This space is crying out for a principal suite. Imagine your king size. Imagine waking up here in the morning and this is how you start every day. I can't say much more about it. Turn this into a painter studio, a work from home studio. You wanna get creative, you wanna be impassioned in your life. It happens in spaces like this, where you can become your best, most elevated self because you are neutralized to your best and highest self. Just you, just the lake, and just life. Think about the size, think about the length here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way across the front, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-ish meters of unobstructed lakefront view from this third story. You can have that same kind of thing downstairs. Now, I'm not an architect, but I love fancy houses, and all I can think of, what if you took this, made this a glass wall, engineered so that this piece was out and the two pieces of glass just touched in the middle, no seam, no divider, just unobstructed view all the way out into that gorgeous blue lake. I'm just thinking about ideas because of course you can't come into a property like this and not have a million ideas. Coming forward, there's tons of room over here. You could have the king size and a lounge area and a coffee bar and a television reading spot all up here away from the kids. Yeah, you guys go downstairs, give me some space, give us some space. We're just gonna be up here on the rooftop looking out all over. Mom and dad, the parents will just be up here looking out over the lake, enjoying ourselves. And what else would you be missing up here? Well, what about a bathroom? And if this doesn't cry out to be converted into a bathroom space or a walk-in closet, come on. Lots of room up here. You could put a dormer in. Of course, you got to get permits and go to the city. I'm just saying the potential, the space is already here. You don't need to add more square footage to this house. You just need to add your personal touch. So before I take you outside, which I know is where you want to be, let's go downstairs and see the potential that this basement has. A lot of people get worried about basements when you're right by the lake. I want to take you downstairs and show you we got a good basement. It just needs to be reimagined. Coming down the stairs, what do we have? Well, we got a big open basement. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 above grade windows down here. It's all gravel right now because the previous owner had started with some work down here. We got a check valve, backflow preventer. We got a sump pit, and we got all this ready to go to be waterproof if you want to get in here. Now, I'm no engineer or contractor, but what I can tell you is a lot of work's happened down here, and it doesn't look like too much work to get it where you want it to be. The best part is, it's not dry season, and we're down here, and I'm not seeing any water. You know what I'm talking about. Look at all this space. This turns into a bit of a crawl space behind and underneath that kitchen, but this is where you're gonna put the den, maybe that work from home office, a nanny suite, whatever you want it to be, you got more room here. And this is super important. This house has the walls, has the square footage, has the box to turn into a state-of-the-art waterfront property. Don't overlook it. It's got everything. Holy Mackinac. Is this view for real? This house has oodles and oodles of potential. You can see from its mid-century classic design that it is an open concept blank canvas for you to reimagine or tidy up and live in today. Now this lot in this location and this backyard is a different story. You're really gonna feel all 29 plus feet wide here as we stretch out to our lakefront, my friends. Not only is it a direct view out the back, but down to the side, straight across, all the way to the left of the property, facing this way, we have the view of downtown Toronto. So you, my friends, are gonna have everything South Etobicoke has to bring you with the best view in the city. Imagine that. Now let's step forward. Look at all the space out here to landscape, to tier, to add that hot tub that you've been dreaming of, to add that entertainer space that no one you know has, because after all, how many people do you know with lakefront property? Let's keep going. Down to our interlocking patio space. Can you even hear me over the crashing of these Lake Ontario waves? And look at this, my friends. Are we getting the insert of this city line? Are you looking at that natural blue sky and those deep blue-green waters that are gonna soothe you? And I'm not just putting it on. This isn't a sales pitch, my friends. Life by the water is soothing. That's why every time you save up a bit of money, you head down south to be on that water line. Well, stop waiting for tomorrow. You can have that lifestyle every single day. Your dreams come true right here on the coast of Lake Ontario with the view of, come on, Canada's best city all in one. slap me across the face. I'm so in love with this property, I'd buy it myself if it wasn't a conflict of interest. Now I want to mention, we got the water line here, we got retaining walls, we got massive boulders here to prevent erosion. And look at this side unobstructed view, my friends. This is the neighbor's property, but you don't have anything built in front of it. And of course, they can't build out this close to the water. So you're always gonna have this 180 degrees of free, unobstructed waterfront. It melts your heart and inspires the soul. You're gonna wanna come, bring a cup of coffee, bring your coat, well, you can't bring a glass of wine, but you get the idea. You're gonna sit here with your agent and say, do we have to leave? Cancel the other showings. I found my Xanadu here on Lakeshore Drive. All right, friends, let's get back up to the house, talk a little bit more about this location, New Toronto, and why this house has so much potential, and you gotta get down here ASAP. I don't even want to work anymore today. I just want to hang out here by the lake. Maybe I'll grab my laptop and do both. Okay, so my friends, this lot, over 29 feet wide by 184 deep on the water. That's a big amount of property. And that's why you're getting approximately 2,000 square feet of living space in this property, not including that lower level basement. So think about what's selling for approximately 2,000 square feet to 2,500 square feet. Is it on the lake? Does it have your personal touch? Does it have this much potential? Is it gonna solidify you in one of the very few Toronto waterfront properties? I don't think so. What I love about the property is, of course, the lake, but how much of the lake you get to enjoy. And that's what's so special. Normally there's lots that are confined and your view is just out front. You get the feeling of kind of the best view here with this 180 degree out the side of the house all the way to the front, really giving you an expansive feel of lakefront, unobstructed, quiet serenity. Even the cameraman earlier said, you know, it feels so private here. I said, I know, it does feel so private here. It's so beautiful. And the house has so much potential. Now you can live in this house today, but it just cries out for someone to just take it to the next level. And I was saying to the sellers, look, someone might come in and live in this today, or they might take it to the next level. It doesn't matter. It depends on who falls in love with it the most and who's gonna make this their home. That's why it's so important that you come down and check it out for yourself. We got those 3 bedrooms. We got a bathroom on the main, a bathroom on the second, a basement that's ready to be reimagined, and that 3rd half story that's gonna change the way you think about Principal Suites, if I do say so myself. The parking element in the front, 3 cars, 2 big ones. You got that lovely porch area and that classic New Toronto down by the lake, South Etobicoke feel that you get at the front, completely cohesive with the street, and then boom, the surprise behind with this modern rear exterior and these views. The main floor is so open concept and it continues all the way up, and that's because of those unobstructed views. Our eye line accentuates the size and space that we're in. And so when we're seeing out and there's all this freedom out there, you get that vibe in every single room of this house. I'm telling you, I know you know I'm not just saying that. Waterfront property like this in New Toronto. Now let's talk about New Toronto. Great schools, community, lakeshore, transit, access to the Boulevard Club, access to Islington and Kipling to get up right to those main arteries, to be at Costco quick. You can go to Le Gourmand quick and have one of the best croissants and coffees in the city. And then boom, you can be on the 427 on the way to the cottage. Although I don't think you're gonna need a cottage anymore. I don't have to tell you much more about the area because you know hockey rinks, pools, everything down here in this really exclusive lakeside community that, in my opinion, is still extremely undervalued. But what do I know? I'm just one of South Etobicoke's #1 realtors. One last thing before I let you go. This view of the city and the lake, this house, it's not just magic in the daytime, it's just as much magic in the night.